10 interesting things about Austria. Hello everyone, welcome to the 5-Minute Discovery channel. Have you ever set foot in Austria, a famous European country? It is a wonderful destination, featuring stunning natural landscapes, majestic mountains and windswept lakes. In addition, Austria is also the homeland of famous musical cultural names such as Mozart. Known for its winter skiing and adventure tourism activities, Austria is truly a paradise for those who love to explore and relax amidst Europe's beautiful nature. If you are looking for a world-class tourist destination, Austria will not disappoint. This is the ideal place to experience sublime moments with nature and the flourishing culture of Europe. Let's explore and learn more about this country together in today's video. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss other interesting shares from us. Thank you very much for your valuable support. First is geographical location. Austria is located in the center of Europe, bordering many large countries such as Germany, Italy, Slovenia, Slovakia and Hungary, along with Switzerland and Liechtenstein. With an area of about 83,879 square kilometers, the country is largely made up of plains and valleys, surrounded by the Alps, creating stunning and diverse landscapes. Austria's highest peak is the Empress of the Alps, Grossglockner Peak, with an altitude of 3,798 meters. Austria's terrain is also highlighted by a rich river system, with the Danube as the main stream flowing through the north and many other smaller rivers such as the Inn and Drava, bringing richness and color to the land. The capital of Austria is Vienna, a city that is not only a cultural, political and economic center but also the cradle of European classical music. This place was once the living and writing place of many famous composers such as Mozart, Beethoven and Strauss. Vienna is also home to many international organizations such as OPEC and OSCE, which further increases the city's importance and appeal to international tourists. Austria is not only famous for its cultural and historical heritage such as Schönbrunn Palace, the National Opera House and Hohensalzburg Castle, but is also an ideal destination for those who love the perfect combination of nature and nature. Art, culture and culinary style. Austria's culture and cuisine are a wonderful blend of rich history and influences from neighboring countries. Austrians are known for their safety and high standard of living, especially in the capital Vienna, which is considered one of the most livable places in the world. Austrians love spending time with family, exploring nature and exercising through sports activities. They take great pride and respect for the cultural, musical and artistic heritage of the country, where European classical music shines with world-class music schools and orchestras such as the Vienna Philharmonic and the Vienna State Opera, along with great composers like Mozart. Austrian cuisine is a sophisticated combination of traditional dishes and influences from neighboring cuisines. Typical dishes often include pork, beef, chicken and goose, providing rich and delicious flavors. In particular, cakes and coffee are also an indispensable part of Austrian culinary culture. Coffee is considered a special culture, often enjoyed with cakes at traditional coffee shops. Besides, beer culture is also very strong in Austria, with each person consuming an average of about 106 liters of beer per year. This is an indispensable part of the social and cultural activities of the people here. Austria is not only an ideal tourist destination with beautiful landscapes and a long-standing cultural heritage, but also a vibrant and diverse culture, attractive to those who love to explore and experience uniqueness. Unique to this country. Population and society. In 2022, Austria's population has reached 9,074,000 people, with an increase of 23,640 people compared to the previous year. However, the natural population growth rate is negative because the number of births is less than the number of deaths, with about 204 people. Among the total population, the sex ratio in Austria is 97.4 males for every 100 females, lower than the global sex ratio. This is one of the outstanding characteristics of Austria's population compared to the world. The national language of Austria is German, known as a standard variety of German. Although many people think that German and Austrian are exactly the same, there are actually many important differences between the two languages. Understanding the Austrian dialect can help you communicate more effectively with the Austrian community and make an impression in business and social relationships. German is a strong language in the fields of business, tourism, research and science. The ability to grasp and use this language fluently can open up many career opportunities and develop an international career for you. Austria is not only a country with a diverse population and culture, but also a developed economy and an ideal destination for those who love European culture and want to explore its culture, history and cuisine. Typical characteristics of this country. Austria's economy. Austria's economy is one of the outstanding examples of growth and diversification, with a GDP in 2022 reaching $471 billion United States dollars, ranking 31st in the world. Forecasted for 2023, this number is expected to increase to $515 billion United States dollars, surpassing Vietnam, ranking 4th globally. With a population of only about 9 million people, agriculture is an important sector in Austria, with livestock farming and viticulture being the main activities. In particular, organic agriculture is increasingly growing, accounting for 24% of Austria's agricultural land area and is the highest proportion in the EU. The European Union's agricultural subsidy policies also help Austria's agricultural exports continuously grow. In the industrial sector, Austria has been successful in introducing economic specialization policies, especially in the renewable energy sector such as hydroelectric power. The metal, electrochemical and engineering industries also play an important role in the country's diversified economy. Services are the sector that accounts for the largest proportion of Austria's GDP, contributing 62.5%. The tourism industry is particularly important, providing a large portion of employment and having a profound impact on the economy. In 2019, Austria attracted about 46.1 million visitors, including more than 31.8 million international tourists. The majority of visitors came from Germany, 37%, the Netherlands, 7%, Switzerland, 3.6%, and the United Kingdom, 2.6%, contributing to an impressive growth rate of 3%. With its achievements and clear economic potential, Austria is an ideal destination for those interested in culture, tourism and sustainable development. This country is not only an attractive destination but also an exciting environment to explore and experience true European values. Interesting things about Austria. 1. Capital Vienna has the highest quality of life in the world. The capital of Austria, one of the cities ranked 5th in the list of 8 cities with the highest quality of life in the world, stands out for its development and amenities for citizens. The survey assessed factors such as political stability, healthcare, education, crime, entertainment and traffic, rating the city as an ideal destination for living and working. The Austrian city is famous for its beautiful architecture, imbued with rich history and culture. Classical music gradually enters people's hearts with wonderful artistic performances and an efficient public transportation system, helping residents and visitors move easily in the city. With all the elements of harmony and sustainable development, the Austrian capital is not only a place to live but also an inspiration for art, culture and urban life. Let's explore and experience the essence of this city, where every street corner brings a special story of prosperity and human development. 2. Austria is a leading recycler. Austria, along with neighboring Germany, is one of the leading leaders in environmental protection in the world. In particular, Austria is known as one of the greenest countries, with a waste recycling rate of up to 63%. Compared to other countries in the world, this number is very impressive. For example, the UK only recycles 39% of its waste, compared to 34% in the US and 30% in Australia. Austria's investment and efforts in recycling not only help reduce environmental pollution but also contribute to maintaining a clean and sustainable green living environment for future generations. Austria and Germany are leaders. Leaders in the race to protect the environment further affirm their global role in putting the living environment and human health first. Austria is the cradle of fine arts. In the heart of the capital city of Vienna, where sparkling Austrian art and culture have left brilliant marks over the centuries. This city was an unmissable center of creativity throughout the 19th century, where great artists such as Gustav Klimt and Egon Schiele were born. This is also the birthplace of pioneering art movements, which were extremely influential in both the 19th and 20th centuries. Vienna is not just a city, but a symbol of timeless artistic and creative work. Vienna's characteristic is not just majestic architectural works or splendid classical music parties, but a harmonious combination of prosperous beauty and artistic sophistication. 4. Austria is a major wine producer. Austria is famous for its wine production, and Vienna is one of the only cities in the world famous for its large wine production. The hills surrounding this city cover about 700 hectares of land, or about 1,730 acres of vineyards. Notably, 85% of this area is dedicated to the vines that produce Austria's famous white wine. Austria's vineyards are not only a place for growing crops but also a symbol of careful care and artistry. In wine production in Vienna is not simply a profession, but also an indispensable part of the country's culture and traditions. This is a story about passion and artistic excellence, keeping the fire alive and spreading pride in Austria's wine heritage around the world. 6. Austria is a non-NATO country. Austria, along with Finland, Ireland, Malta, Sweden and Switzerland, is one of the European countries not participating in NATO. The State Treaty and the Austrian Constitution both prohibit the country from participating in military alliances and do not permit the establishment of foreign military bases on Austrian territory. This is a highlight of Austria's independent policy and protection of sovereignty in the international community. This decision not only demonstrates the spirit of protecting national independence but also marks Austria's special contribution to peace and stability in the European region. As a country with a diverse history and culture, Austria is always proud of the values and principles it upholds and affirms on the international stage. 7. Coffee culture. The Austrian capital, especially Vienna, is a favorite for its rich coffee culture and has been famous since the 16th century. However, what many people don't know is that the coffee phenomenon was not originally meant to be. Austrian ideas were brought by the Turks. The Turks left the Austrians a deep coffee tradition in their culture. 8. Music. Austria is known as the cradle of European classical music, where many of the world's great composers such as Beethoven and Mozart were born. Coming here, you will experience a romantic atmosphere and rich music. In the 19th century, Austria became the center of classical music, with a series of large theaters built that still exist today. 9. Soldiers and 5 women. In almost every country, equality in work and economic issues such as wages between men and women remains a problem that has not been completely resolved. Women often encounter lower salaries than men, possibly due to many objective and subjective reasons from both sides, including the division of labor and jobs suitable for women. However, in Austria, the government has promoted many measures to encourage gender equality in the work sector. Women are given priority in choosing jobs in public agencies, which shows Austria's strong commitment to fairness and gender equality in society. 10. High-class civilized lifestyles. In Austria, in addition to the sophisticated classical music space, you can experience a civilized and modern lifestyle. The traffic culture and behavior of the people here are highly appreciated, along with the unique dining culture. Enjoying wine with delicious meals is an experience not to be missed, along with the attractive winner digital dish and a rich cup of coffee. These are special experiences that you should explore when coming to the country. Shirt. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel to support me. Hello and see you in the next videos.